Pa and Gamae here, and we officially flew halfway around the world. We took 11 cardigans through 2 airports, 3 hired car rides. Our driver got in on the wrong side of the car and drove down the wrong side of the road, but we finally arrived at the Southampton cruise terminal, all so we could set sail for the Norwegian Fjords. Now, I told Gamae fjord was just a fancy word for really big ditch with water in it. She was not amused. But friends, when you see God carve a waterfall down a 1,000-foot cliff and it drops into water deeper than a Texas oil well, you'll understand why I've run plumb out of words. Which, if you ask Gamae, is the first time in 40 years that has ever happened. So, grab your coffee, pull up a chair, and come cruise the fjords with us. And listen, if you love faith, family, and 2 old Texans laughing our way across the ocean, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the boat. Pun very much intended. So let's go.
Easy peasy.
It's Tuesday, our first port day. Friends, look at this place. Seagulls riding the wind like they own the joint. Tiny houses stacked up on the hillsides like somebody dropped a postcard and forgot to pick it up. Sheep, farms, waterfalls, bridges. The view was breathtaking. And us, out on our deck. Of course we are. When you have the kind of cabin that we have, you're going to be on the deck, doing what every tourist does best, trying to photograph everything at once and capturing approximately none of it. We're in group 5. We're fixing to go explore have her pronounce this place. Spit my teeth out if I do that too much.
In Stavanger, many of the merchant houses lost their homes and also their houses. Live in Stavanger.
Bear with me, folks. I'm from West Texas, and I'm going to slay all of the words that I say when I'm pronouncing names over there. And speaking about slaying, these things in front of you are called the Sverd Fjell. In other words, 3 swords in the rock. See, slay, rock. Anyway, 3 enormous bronze swords driven straight down into the stone, marking the battle that unified Norway into one kingdom. And the fact that they're set in solid rock, that symbolizes peace. Peace so permanent, it can't be pulled out. We drove through the countryside, a countryside that looks like every Norwegian painting you've ever seen hanging in a doctor's office, except this one is real. Norway surprised me with a lot of things, but I wasn't ready for the waffles with sour cream and jam. I know, it sounds strange if you've never tried it, but up here, this is comfort food. This is hospitality at its best. And I'll be honest, I scarfed mine down like I hadn't eaten in a week. Summer's paradise isn't just a palace, it's a taste. They were soft, sweet, and heart-shaped, of course. Friend, the Norwegians figured out a long time ago that food tastes better when it loves you back. Just beyond the rose garden, the land dips into a small canal that carries water down to the bay. I started at the bottom and I let my camera kind of skim along the ground, and as I climbed the burn, something became interesting and rose out of the earth. It was a giant stone hand, a troll's hand, reaching up from the ground as if the mountain itself was waking up. Trolls are woven into the Norwegian folklore. They're not villains, they're guardians of the wild places. Before refrigeration, Norwegians carved cold rooms into the mountainside to store food. Their milk, berries, even fish, all kept cool by the earth itself. Standing here, you feel the blend of myth and reality. Norway does not separate the two. It lets them live side by side. After our waffle experience, it was time to go home. Back through the streets of Stavanger, past the airport, past houses painted in colors you did not know houses came in, and then back to the ship, friends, where dinner was waiting. A whole country decided to show over 1,000 years ago how strong they were, pulled together, and they have never forgotten it. This is Catch by Rudi. specialty seafood at its finest. It's curated by Master Chef Rudi Southampton. I had AI help me pronounce that. Anyway, tonight, Gamae ordered the fish, the Dover sole. And you know what? They know how to put on a show because they filleted that fish right there at our tableside. 1 second, the bone was in there. The next second, it was out. Now, the kids ordered the jumbo prawns, and bless their hearts, those prawns came hanging from what can only be described as a tiny little gallows. I went steak. Of course I did. And then, dessert. A souffle that was as big as a football. I had ice cream and a little bottle of raspberry syrup that I poured slow and dramatic like I was conducting a symphony of poor blood sugar decisions. It is windy and it is cold, and Gamae and I tried the hot tub and froze to death. That's why there's no footage, because we didn't want to stick around outside wet any longer than we had to. I want to get back inside out of the wind, or at least get my jacket on. We're probably going to watch Anaconda here in a minute on the big screen, which is right there. We have a windbreak, we have a windbreak. Gamae and I are out on the deck on our wonderful big balcony, and we can see out over the sea.
I love the balcony, it's wonderful.
Yeah, it's huge, it's so nice. The sun's actually out. That's the view we've got right here. People are a little bit more bundled up than on a Caribbean cruise, except the swimmers. Now, friends, there's only one cure for Norwegian cold. Dinner. Happy anniversary and happy 40 years. 40 years of breakfasts, dinners, anniversaries, and a whole lot of ordinary days like this one. And somehow, this one right here on this ship in the middle of the ocean feels brand new. So here's to us, baby. Oh, and here's to John, our waiter. Now, John didn't just bring our plates, friends. He brought the ship. Yeah, she gets Mother's Day, anniversary, and birthday. Yeah.
I wanna make you smile whenever you're sad. Carry you around when your arthritis is bad. All I wanna do is grow old with you. I get you medicine when your tummy aches. Put you a bar if the furnace breaks. Oh, it could be so nice growing old with you. And I miss you, kiss you, give you my coat when you are cold. Need you, feed you, even let you hold the remote control. So let me do the dishes in our kitchen sink. Put you to bed when you had too much to drink. Oh, he could be the man, grows old with you. You wanna grow old with you.
All right, excellent. Let me show you our room. We were not expecting this. Flowers, sunlight pouring through the skylight like the good Lord himself was showing off. The whole place just waiting on us. We have a full video dedicated to the Sky Suite on the Sky Princess. The link is in the comments, so check it out. Bobin laid out an anniversary surprise that had old Bear Paw tearing up before I could even get the camera steady. Then we saw the bed. Oh, get your mind out of the gutter. This is a PG channel. Anyway,
oh, I didn't see that.
Bobin, my brother, if you ever see this, you set the bar pretty high. Husbands all across America are going to be calling you for advice. And just outside, the ocean, doing what the good Lord made it to do, reminding two old Texans that we're small, we're loved, and we are exactly where we're supposed to be. Espresso martini, a steak so tender it didn't need a knife. And friends, well, just watch. This is an amazing crew. 40 years in, and we still get embarrassed. This is Leo. Friends, just close your eyes for a second and you'll find yourself in old Italia.
The magic spell you cast, living on me and Rosa. When you kiss me hand in shine, and through I close my eyes, I see la vie en Rosa. I will always be your vie en Rosa.
I'm Leo.
Thank you so much.